Hello, my name is Ryan. I'm just doing a quick video here to show um, the difference for a pull request that I'm making here for this very awesome plugin that Prince J. Wesley has put together called Minimap. Um, if you're used to using any text editor, you can see what this plugin does is it takes a straight HTML file in a web browser, and it sucks up everything out of the body or whichever element you specify, and it'll create a little mini map of it on the side, much like your uh, text editor. And so awesome, right? Pretty cool. We can add it to as a cool little feature to some of our websites, and it looks neat, and can make web devs feel cool, or anybody that uses these text editors feel more at home, I guess you could say, in the browser. So anyway, what is the issue? The issue is that this is literally just a little scrunched down version of this body element. So if I go to find, here, let's start from the top. So let's say I take this phrase here, Donek, elf, I don't know, some type of lorem ipsum. And I go to find it. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, boom, Donek. Okay, and I go to find it, you'll see it finds, the browser will find it here, and since this little element here is just a scrunched down version of this, just duplicated, you can see it if you look right here in the mini map. You can see it rotating back and forth. Let's do this one just for another little example. So if I search for this, you'll see it turned orange down here. So it's going to find it there and in our mini map screen. Two spots, right? I mean, it's not a huge issue for how cool this plugin is, right? I mean, it's not a very big deal. However, I wanted to fix it. I wanted to fix that. So what did I do? I added a property, and don't pay attention to how I'm invoking this based on the selector. What I want you to pay attention to is this. So you can add in a bunch of properties when you're invoking this. So what I added here is a disable find property. So as you could imagine, since I called it without it, the default is false, and it yields these results here. So if I specify that I want this property to be true, save it, and come and refresh. Let's start over. So we find our same radio button choice, and now you'll see one of one. Magic, right? Not really. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening here. So what's happening here is that since we're searching for, like if we search for, let's say, just the letter F, right? We're going to find 54 of them. Oy, 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 oy. Well, I'm not even going to go through it, but let's do this one. Okay. We search for this, right? And we find one. Why is it not showing up here? Okay, so let's inspect. And boom, we get in here, mini region, and what we want is this mini map, this other body. So you'll see to all these elements, a class has been added called unsearchable. So what does that mean? If we open up this H1 here, which is literally, it's this HTML ipsum presents. If we open this H1 up, you'll see that in between each of the letters, we have got this funky looking span with position absolute, and it's right way off the screen, and all it is a dot. So all I'm doing here is filtering through the children elements of this newly created body element here, which is the mini map, and essentially just ignoring every element, going into each element and just going through the text only, and adding these funky little doohickeys here. My mom always used to say that word doohickeys. Anyway, I don't know what it means. Anyways, we're adding all these little spans. So you see HTML, and it's showing up as the same thing here, HTML ipsum, but we can't search for it. So, yeah, that's what we're doing here. Pretty interesting for me. Fun little way to spend my Saturday morning. And yeah, I thought that adding this to my pull request would help you instead of having to dig through all the code. Okay, thank you very much for allowing me to collaborate. I appreciate it much. And I'll be looking to implement this mini map on my site. So, meow meow. Bye.